All right, Broncos country, we are live once again, but once again, we got to let the stream breathe for just a second here and make sure that everything is nice and stable all across the YouTube platform. So, we just got some breaking news out of the Mile High City while we were live for our previous show. I just saw it and I figured we got to go live again because this is huge. And you guys can infer what it is based on the title. J.K. Dobbins might be going on injured reserve for the Denver Broncos. But we're going to go ahead and let a few people start streaming on in here before we officially start discussing that. If you could just do me a big favor, smash the like button on the stream as well as subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. They're both free and easy ways to show your support. It helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and it helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. Additionally, if you guys want to go above and beyond in supporting the channel, please consider becoming a channel member today. I would really appreciate it. Not mandatory, but if you guys want some extra perks and incentives in exchange for helping me out and helping this channel grow, I would really appreciate it. The link is in the description below. All right, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and bring this on in. Share screen. All right, let's see. Are we good? We good? Yes, we are good. Okay, so according to Chris Thomason, the Broncos, I'm told, are considering what to do with running back J.K. Dobbins and his foot injury. I was told placing him on injured reserve is being considered. That's not good. That is not good at all. J.K. Dobbins has been the best player for the Denver Broncos on offense. He's been their main model of consistency on that side of the ball. We don't know exactly what this injury is. We don't know if it's a foot sprain, a foot fracture, a toe injury. When looking at the video of the injury, I was a little bit concerned about a turf toe, just based on the way that his foot got compressed. It almost looked like both Joe Burrow and Brock Purdy's injuries, which ended up being turf toes. So, yeah, obviously not good. The Denver Broncos are going to have to find a way to have some resemblance of a good run game without J.K. Dobbins. R.J. Harvey's going to have to step up. Jaleel McLaughlin's going to probably have to step up. Tyler Bidet, he's probably going to have to see more snaps, unfortunately. And then we've got Deuce Vaughn, who's on the practice squad right now. He might end up getting elevated to the 53-man roster. We've got KB saying that sounds like he'll be back in 4 weeks. Hopefully, that is the hope. But again, these foot injuries, we don't know exactly what it is, but they can definitely be finicky. We got John in the house saying, I'm in shambles. Understandable, man. I think all of Broncos country collectively is. J.K. Dobbins has been everything and more for the Denver Broncos, but this was the inherent risk when they signed him. He was an injury-prone player dating back to his time with the Chargers as well as the Ravens. He's never truly had a healthy season in his NFL career. So Denver took that chance when they signed him, and he's played well, but they knew deep down that this probably was going to happen. So they needed to have a contingency plan. Hopefully, R.J. Harvey, as well as some of the other guys on the roster, will be a good enough contingency plan. I truly feel like he's our X factor if used correctly, and this is going to suck. It is. There's no beating around the bush. I'm very concerned about how the Denver Broncos are going to move forward. R.J. Harvey has been a touchdown machine over these last few weeks, which has been a good thing, but he still has been inconsistent as a runner of the football. You see him bounce to the outside way too much. You don't see him wait for the rushing lanes to develop. J.K. Dobbins is an extraordinarily patient runner. It shows up on film, and it's a big reason why the Denver Broncos have been able to have such a good run game this year. Again, man, this sucks. It definitely sucks. Let's talk Seattle. They've been really good. They have been really good. Neutrino says, go Broncos. I hope we win against Kansas City. Well, this is definitely going to make it a lot tougher. I actually said it sounds like they hope he'll be back in 4 weeks. Sounds like it's a small season-ending injury. I mean, hopefully he's able to get back, man. Whatever it is, it just sucks. Any free agents available? Let's go ahead and take a look here. That is a good thing to take a look at. Just give me 1 second. Bear with me. I don't think there's really anybody extraordinarily notable at the running back position, but again, I could be wrong. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the available free agent running backs here, Broncos country. So we've got Zach Moss. Maybe that's a potential option. Jamal Williams, he does know this system. He was in New Orleans during Pete Carmichael's final year there, and he was the offensive coordinator. Carmichael was. So that's a possibility. Gus Edwards, no. Maybe Amir Abdullah, but he's more of like a third down pass catching back. You've got Chase Edmonds, former Bronco. Maybe you could bring Chase Edmonds in, Travion Williams, Josh Kelly, Deontay Foreman, John Kelly, Chris Evans, and Owen Wright. So, yeah, there's not a lot available at this point in the season. It's kind of slim pickings right now, and it's pretty unfortunate, actually, that J.K. Dobbins went down after the trade deadline because you had potential options to maybe replace him ahead of the trade deadline, but obviously you can't do that now. Hopefully Harvey takes the job and never looks back. I mean, that's the ultimate goal for sure. Harvey will be at Joker in time. I agree, in time, but he's not there yet, and that's the thing. It's just all about inconsistencies with him. He's got to limit those inconsistencies. Just joined. What's the injury? We don't know exactly what the injury is. It's a foot injury. That's all they're saying. And according to Chris Thomason of the Denver Gazette, they are contemplating putting him on injured reserve. What else is new? The Broncos are shit magnets when it comes to injuries. I mean, the Broncos have done a good job the last couple of years of avoiding injuries with their new strength and conditioning program. But at the end of the day, there's only so much that good training can do. You can't completely avoid the injury bug. Sam Darnold is my ginger Jesus, calling a Seattle versus Patriots Super Bowl rematch. I don't know if I'd go that far yet, especially in terms of the Seattle Seahawks. I don't know if they're going to make the Super Bowl, but they are playing some really good football. You'd be too scared to work for the CIA. I think his run style makes it worse. He isn't taking steps while moving at 10 to 15 miles per hour. He's moving all his weight as a slow start of speed. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not sure if his acceleration and deceleration had anything to do with it. He just got his foot compressed, and it was on a hip drop tackle. At the end of the day, it was on a hip drop tackle, and they didn't call it. I wonder if Le'Veon ever dealt with this. I'm not sure. If you had a man approach you in a black suit I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're going at there. Seriously, I have no idea what you're going at there, Victor. Hopefully they continue to not use Brashard Smith. Yes, Kansas City, man. Brashard Smith can wreck a game, and he's looked really good these past couple of weeks. They used him quite a bit against Washington. I'm getting ready to dive into that Buffalo tape right now, so we'll see how they used him against Buffalo, but he definitely looked good in spurts against Washington. I love watching you, brother. You're pretty good. Thank you so much, Jose. I really appreciate it. A foot injury could end his career. Hope not, but it could. Let's not go there, man. Let's not talk about the extremes. Hopefully we get him back at some point this year. The way Dondre Tillman's been running makes me wonder if he can play running back. Low-key, that'd be pretty cool, honestly. Get him a couple packages. Kind of like what the Lions do with Dan Skipper, their offensive tackle. They throw him the ball, line up Tillman at tight end, line him up at tailback. I'd be so down, man. Bring him in as a jumbo dude. Hell yeah, brother. That would be so sick. The defense will be lights out. Just stop the penalties. I mean, most of the penalties come on the offensive side of the ball. Those need to be cleaned up. The false starts, the holding calls. It's just sloppy football that we cannot have. Man, this is bummer news. The bye week can't come soon enough for this team. Indeed. It's going to allow them to get at least relatively healthier. We should get Pat Surtain back after the bye. I don't anticipate Surtain being ready for this game, unfortunately. So, yeah, the bye week is going to be very critical for the Denver Broncos. Marvin Mims could play more running back, maybe. He's definitely smaller, though. I do think the Broncos will give him some more packages at tailback. We saw them start to do it a little bit more this season before he got injured, so maybe they lean into that a little bit more now that J.K. Dobbins is down. J.K. Dobbins is pretty much our only good player right now. We don't stand a chance in this game probably without him. I wouldn't go that far. Our defense has been incredible, and our defense single-handedly can slow down this Chiefs team. But will Denver be able to close the deal without Dobbins? That is a good question. Who else in the NFC is better than Seattle? Eagles are a shell of their former selves. Ram will test them to see if they're better in the NFC. Bucks are just as good, but slowed down. I'd say the Rams right now are better than them. And if the Eagles can get their stuff together, they're probably better than them too. But Seattle is a well-rounded football team. I'm not trying to discount from Seattle there. I'm just not sure if I'm ready to go Super Bowl contender just yet. But again, they can definitely flip that narrative on a dime if they go into Los Angeles, or I don't know if the game's in Los Angeles or Seattle. If they go into this game and they're able to destroy the Rams, then they can definitely flip that narrative. Scott said, next man up. Yep, that's what good teams do, man. They find a way to contend even when their best players go down. And on the defensive side of the ball, they literally lost their best player, and they've been able to adjust. So hopefully they can do the same on the offensive side of the ball. Broncos suck. Alan React Meme says, thank you so much for the engagement. Really appreciate it. People don't realize negative comments, likes, dislikes, they're all the same, man. It's all engagement. It all helps the video. If you really want to troll, if you really want to hurt my channel, don't engage with the videos. It's that simple. Even dislikes, they don't push the videos down in the algorithm. They actually tell YouTube to push it out more because it means that people are probably hate watching it. So yeah, man, engagement is engagement. Negative comments, all of it. So thank you very much for the engagement. Really appreciate it, Alan. Broncos running back by committee. Yep, that's what it seems like they're going to have to do. How's Greenlaw been this year? Really, really good. He hasn't gotten full action yet. I imagine he's going to now with this Alex Singleton health situation, but he's looked really, really good in limited action. My neighbor actually grew up with Dondre Tillman. That's sick. That is absolutely sick. Broncos suck when it comes to getting a great running back. I mean, we'll have one for spurts, and then the guy will get hurt. We saw it with Javonte Williams, Phillip Lindsay, J.K. Dobbins. It sucks, man. It's just a really volatile position at the end of the day. Tillman is a kick returner. Low-key, that would be hilarious. Like, let's just say we've already clinched our playoff spot in that final game against the Chargers. Could we see them throw Dondre Tillman back there for a snap or two as a kick returner? That would be pretty damn hilarious. I'm not going to lie. RJ will kill it. Never seen him really fed. My thing with RJ is he has shown some inconsistencies as a runner. Again, he likes to bounce stuff to the outside, even though there's stuff up the middle. So hopefully his vision gets better over this course of him seeing extended playing time. D1 says the Broncos are cheeks. Again, thank you so much for the engagement. Really appreciate it. Do you think they'll implement some more designed runs for Bo? Possibly. I know that a lot of people, myself included, want to see more designed runs, but you also don't want a Jackson Dart situation where your quarterback takes so many hits and they're in the concussion protocol every other week. So it's all about finding that happy balance, that happy medium. But I do feel like they're going to have to open up Bo Nix a little bit more on the ground, just given the fact that they're going to need to manufacture a run game without J.K. Dobbins, just like Walrus points out here as well. I think we can beat the Chiefs without J.K. Dobbins. Just don't hurt ourselves. That's the thing, man. As long as the Denver Broncos play clean, sound, fundamental football, they have the capabilities to beat anybody in this game. Prayers for Singleton, but guys who honestly get better at inside linebacker, way more speed out there. At the end of the day, man, this is bigger than football right now with Alex Singleton. I just hope that he recovers from this and he's able to get back to full health, and football will come later. It seems that he's going to be back on the football field sooner rather than later, which is really good for him. So, again, man, all that stuff is secondary right now. I just am pulling for Alex Singleton. Thoughts out to him and his family, and hope that everything goes as smoothly as possible for him there. Yeah, the problem with RJ is he runs side to side, not straight up the middle. Exactly. It's just consistencies with vision. I'll subscribe and come back after Seattle versus the Rams on Sunday and get your opinion then. Absolutely. I would totally be down for that. And I'll have to go back and watch the film after that game too. But yeah, definitely. I would love to hear from you then, man. I'm hoping Seattle can play some consistent football then, which I believe they will, but Los Angeles, they're just looking like a juggernaut right now. What backs do we got on the backup squad? So we've got Jaleel McLaughlin, who's been inactive for most of the season. He's only played in one game. Didn't look very good in the one game that he played, unfortunately. You've got Deuce Vaughn on the practice squad, and then we're going to probably see more RJ Harvey moving forward as well. You also have Marvin Mims as a possibility out of the backfield. If the Broncos offensive line has a good game, the Broncos will be fine. Yep, that's the big thing, man. As long as you have good run blocking, you should be able to manufacture a consistent run game, but it's still on personnel in the running back room to make it happen as well. Thank you so much, Neutrino. Really appreciate you. Been a Broncos fan ever since 1977. They've been counted out every time, and that's usually when they rise above the ashes and they play their best football. Got to catch the ball too, absolutely. My first Bronco game live that year was the playoff game with Pittsburgh. That's really cool. Much love to Alex. Under center, too much shotgun. I agree with that. We are under center. Actually, no, I'm sorry. We actually are in the shotgun a lot more often there. I thought that was what you were saying. We're in the shotgun the 9th most often in the NFL right now. I saw that statistic on NFL Live. So, quite frankly, I think we need to be getting under center a little bit more. Okay, that is what you were saying there. My bad, Bert. My freaking bad. I completely misunderstand you. Yeah, we need to get under center more. I agree with that statement. My freaking bad, my dude. Gun ace double, scatter to west, right, tight, F left, 372, Y6, Z spot. I can repeat some of those long calls, but not all of them. As you can tell, sometimes I talk a little bit too fast and I end up talking over myself, so I would definitely have that problem in the huddle. I don't think this injury has anything to do with JK being injury prone. It's the results of, I'm assuming you're saying a hip drop tackle there. I agree with that for sure, but there is an injury history there. Injuries usually lead to more injuries, so yeah, man, there is a pattern and there is a history there. Alex Singleton is a straight warrior. I don't like to use that term for sports players, but he played an entire game on a torn ACL, then played after he had cancer. That man is my hero. Damn straight, man. Damn straight. So is Bo going to throw the ball over or under 40 times this week? I'm hoping it's under. I don't want to see them throw the ball all that much, man. I'd rather them run the ball and consistently run the ball than Bo throwing the ball like 30, 40 times a game. I think 25 times a game, that's kind of a happy medium right there. Thank you so much, Neutrino. Really appreciate you. Yeah, it was a result from an illegal tackle, exactly, and it wasn't called. That's the frustrating thing. Yes, happy Veterans Day to the fellow vets out there, says KB. Thank you guys so much for your service. Really appreciate it. Yeah, way too much shotgun. I agree. Thank you so much, Angel. Really appreciate you. What's up, Gage? Always watch your videos. Never really comment. Keep it up, brother. Thank you so much. I don't know if that's Angel or on hell. Either way, thank you so much. Absolutely. Run the ball no matter what, for sure, for sure. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to start winding this thing down here. Please be sure to leave a like on the stream as well as subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Those are both free and easy ways to show your support. It helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and it helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country, just like you and me. Additionally, if you guys want to go above and beyond in supporting the channel, please consider becoming a channel member today. The link is in the description below. Help improve the production quality of these videos, help support me, and help support the channel in general. All right, guys, and until next time, I'm your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.